Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to solve the cube with 6 easy steps. Yes, 6. So, yeah, my cube's scrambled up and I'm going to, show you step 1. So, let's get to this. So, step 1 is making the cross. You can make this on any side you want. I normally do white or yellow, just whatever I feel like or which one's easier. So when you're making the cross, you have to make sure you put the edges in so they match up with the other centers on each side. So yeah, this is pretty much, self-intuitive or whatever, where you do it yourself. Let me just get this kind of scrambled a little bit. So, like put certain pieces in, you'll do your own moves, because there's like no actual set algorithms to do this. So yeah, so after you're done doing the cross, you're going to build this layer here. So you're going to insert the corners in. So how you simply do that is kind of just, let me pull all these out. So like if I were to want to insert this corner here, I could go like this, and I could bring it down, hide this layer, bring that back up, and then put it back. Or if I were to want to put this corner in here, I could go like this. I could bring it up, turn it, bring it down, and then it's in. Pretty much any way you can insert the corner is okay. Doesn't matter really. So yeah, you just have to build this layer. So once you're done building that layer, you then need to fill in these edges in between the two centers. And this is where the first real algorithm comes in. So yeah, let me get all these edges out so I can show you. Okay, so basically how this works is you're going to line up the color that you need to put in. So I'm going to put this edge into here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the color that matches. Then I'm going to, depending on which way it is, so I'm putting the edge in this way. So I'm going to turn it this way. I'm going to bring this layer up. I'm going to bring that one over. I'm going to bring that down. And then that connects these two. And then basically you can just put them in like that. So yeah, here's another one that's the exact same example. And then you just creates the little pair, and then you bring it down, and then you bring that back, and then it inserts that whole chunk. And yeah, I'm going to put that one in, and then okay, I'm actually going to see if I can get an edge backwards. Okay, so I've gotten it, so this edge needs to go in this way. So it needs to go the other way. So basically, we're going to do the exact opposite thing. We're going to bring it over, and then we're just going to do it the other way around. So yeah, that's how that's done. So the next step we have to do is we have to build the yellow cross. Now there are two ways you can do this. There's one way that will set you up to look OLL, and then there's the other way, which is beginner's method. I would recommend going with the OLL way. There's almost like no difference. It's just one's like this, and then the other one's like this. So yeah, let me get those all ready to show you. So there are 3 cases you can get with how the cross will be set up. It will be in this little L shape. It'll be in this line, or it will be in the cross. I also forgot there's one other way. It will be, and there will just be the centerpiece. So there will be no edges matched. So basically how you would do it, the beginner's method way, is we would pull up these 2 pieces, bring them out, and then we would bring it over, and then we put it back in a different way. And that like just mixes up these pieces around, and then that creates that. So when you do that specific move, you always want to make sure these two pieces are the yellow ones. If it's the L case, if you put it this way, it won't put it into the line. So we will just do that again with the line being horizontal. And then that brings up the yellow cross. So the other way we can make it so there's the yellow cross with the L case is we turn it 180 degrees where it was last time. Then we do that. Then we do the sexy move, the amazing sexy move. It's actually called that. So basically the sexy move is this. And then you can just bring it back, and then it will make a vertical line. Then you just put it horizontal, and then you do that again, and then it makes the yellow cross. So yeah, there are two ways. So our next step is to orientate these corners so it creates a full yellow face. So to build the yellow face, we are going to we're going to have the yellow cross. So what we're going to do is we're going to start it from any position, and we're going to bring it up. We're going to bring it over. We're going to go down, and we'll bring it back up. Then we'll do it over twice. So the 3 matches, then we can bring it down. So this will give you a little like a diamond kind of thing. I don't know. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the corners, so it's like the fish head. So then you'll just do that algorithm again, and then it will give you a bar. So then you just can do it again, then it'll give you your fish, then again, then your fish, then again, and then it will do the whole yellow face. So yeah. For this next step, there are 2 parts. So the first part is orientating all the edges so they match up with the sides, as you can see here. So yeah. The next part will basically just be orientating the edges so they are in the correct spots, and then your cube should be solved. So yeah. Let me get it back so we have nothing done, and I will show you the algorithms. So I have gotten it all mixed up again now, and as you can see, none of the corners are matched up. So basically what we are going to do is we're going to just match up 2 of them. So we're going to basically flip 2 of them in the back. So, let's do these 2 blue corners, and they will flip, and then the blue will be done. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring down this one, we're going to turn the top one, we're going to bring up this one, we're going to do the top twice, we're going to bring up this one, so that it builds this little chunk, then we're going to turn it down. Now, if you look here, see this is the wrong corner, so then we just switch it around, and then it's the right corner. I'm overcomplicating these things. So yeah, as you can see, 2 of the blue ones have been matched. So then we can just put them in the right spot. Now to flip these 2, we will do the exact same thing. So we are going to bring this down. We're going to turn it. We're going to bring it up. Do 2 turns. We're going to bring that up. Turn it. Bring it down. Do 2 turns. Then do those 2 turns. Now all of these corners should be matched up. So yeah. Now that we have done that, the corner matching, what we are going to do is we are just going to put the edges in the right spot. And this is actually called the 3 cycle. As you can see, this piece goes here, this piece goes here, and this piece goes here. As you can see, it's a cycle because it's round, and there's 3 pieces, so it's called a 3 cycle, obviously. So we're going to do a little bit more of a complicated, yet more simple version of how to orientate these edges. So this includes middle slices. So most things, they do stuff like this or whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 middle slices. So the white's on the top. Now we're going to look at these 2 pieces. Now, how we're going to do this is if this piece belongs here, which it does, we're going to not turn it this way, because if we turn it this way, it will put this edge in backwards, and then it will not orientate this so it's the correct way around. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure they do not match up. So see, when we bring this down, it is not a blue piece up here. So as you can see, we did our 2 middle slices, and we're going to turn it the way we need to turn it. Then we're going to bring down that middle slice. Then we're going to turn the top twice. We're going to bring that back up. Then you're going to have to turn it whichever way it goes. Because it will be like this. So you might have to turn it that way or that way until it builds the line, and then you just do 2 middle slices. So then your cube is solved. And that is actually a very easy thing. So basically, So there are 2 other cases where how the edges might be orientated. So they might be, so there's the 2 opposites, and then the other 2 opposites. So basically, we're going to just do the exact same thing, but we'll just have to do it twice. It doesn't really matter on the first one. So that one just made it so the red one's in the right spot. So now we just have to put these in the right spot. So then we'll turn it this way because we don't want those to match this. And then these don't match. Then we'll turn it twice. And then we bring it up, and then we turn it, and then we do 2 middle slices. So that is one of the 2 cases that are, no, one of the 3 cases, and I showed you the first one. So yeah, let me get to the other case. So the third case is where these 2 pieces and these 2 pieces have to switch. So these 2 switch, and then these 2 switch. So basically, we're going to do the 2 middle slices, bring one of them down, doesn't really matter, and then, so then it makes one of the sides, then we do it again, and then we do it this way, and then that way, and then your cube is solved. So I really do hope this helped you learn how to solve your Rubik's Cube. This was very different because it's not the beginner's method, it's a mix of CFOP and beginner's method. So yeah, I really hope this helped you learn. So yeah, I will see you all later. Goodbye.